Good morning. So I'm headed out. Managed to get out a little bit earlier today. It's still late, but we got out a little after 8, so not too bad. I'm not sure how far I'm going today. I think I'm gonna try to get about 12 miles. We've got rain coming in at 2, so it's kind of gonna depend on a lot of things today. And plus we've got we'll be headed up towards Siler Bald, and that's going to be a massive climb because that's at around 6,600 feet, I think. But anyway, pretty quiet night. We had some deer come into camp, but no bears. And there's actually quite a few people there. The shelter was pretty full, and then there was a bunch of tents as well. So a lot of people kind of heading to the same places. But anyway, I'm on my way. It's not terribly cold now. It was when I first got up, but not too bad now. Just getting moving, and I'm sure I'll warm up pretty quick. And I'm looking around, and the hogs have been everywhere in here, digging around. It's crazy. But we didn't see any hogs in camp last night. See if I can show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. They just go nuts and they just dig everything out. You can just see the ground is just completely dug up everywhere. A lot of hogs up here apparently. So we stayed at Derek's Knob last night shelter. Nice shelter. Of course there is no privy. Contrary to what Far Out says. But there's bear cables. The water's kind of far away and straight down, but you know, that's to be expected up here. So I had no bars last night at all. So I'm gonna stop up here when I get to the top and try and call Greg, let him know I'm okay. A little bit of a view, not much. We definitely got weather coming in. So what is weird to me is you'll be walking along and you will see this random bear trap, bear cage in the middle of the woods. It's just kind of creepy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the actual door. This is Siler Bald shelter. I think it was about 5 miles from where we camped last night at Derek's Knob. I'm gonna stop here and eat. Hoping there's a privy, but it doesn't look really good. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here and eat and rest for a bit, drink some water, and then keep moving. First little view up here off of this sketchy little ridge trail here. Pretty cool through here. And we are way up there in elevation too. This is kind of cool. Up through the pines. Different landscape. Okay, if I don't stop looking at things, I'm never going to get there, but look at this perfect little tree. This is just a really cool section of trail right before never mind. Klingsman Dome. So I was gonna stay at this really lovely, nice little shelter, but I've decided to put myself in for a little more punishment. It's just so early. I just don't want to stop this early. So I am going up Klingman's Dome. that is going to be a tough one, and then the shelter's a couple miles past that, so I've got about five to 6 more miles, and it's going to be tough miles, but you know, what else am I going to do, right? This is just so cool. So finally, about a mile away from Klingmanstone.
Nobody wants to chase the kid down. No. He loves the texture.
Show the texture of the wall inside the circle.
Molly, take a picture of me. I'll put it down.
200-mile mark, baby! You see? Okay, so looks like we're still about left some directions.
Look at this fire. That is so nice. Signing off. Tough day.
Good morning, folks. We are headed out of Fort Collins shelter. Got a little rain going on this morning, off and on, hoping it doesn't last. Not sure yet how far I'm going, probably about 8 miles. That's the next shelter. I'm going to try to do a little easier than yesterday. Yesterday was hard. Hardest day I think I've had on trail, going up Klingman's. And, but anyway, so Fort Collins was really nice. This is like a Red Riding Hood forest is what we were calling it. It's really pretty down here. I thought we was going to the end of the earth, but it was beautiful back here. And we had a lot of campers, a lot of people. Shelter was full and a lot of tents. So it was a good night. This is what I'm walking through this morning. So the one thing about this shelter site, which is bad, is that it's a half a mile off trail. But it is a nice shelter and it is a nice place to camp. Nice privy, everything. So we're still going through the Red Riding Hood forest, as we were calling it. It's so pretty and it's so like primordial looking. Really cool. This is Indian Gap Road. Still 1.7 from Newfound. I'll stop there for a break for a little bit. Pretty desolate little area. Okay, this is the first. There's a gate. Interesting. It's a great rainy day. And here's the other one. Whew, that's slick. I wonder if any of the hogs have figured out how to get past that. You would think they would. Wow, this is a big one. Whew. And yes, we are still climbing up, coming out of Newfound Gap. Again, this would be the trail.
Shelters? She has.
Look at you.
Might be your lucky day. I brought my mouse repellent. They're big tea bag looking things full of mint.
Really? No.
So this is a closing video for the evening. We are at the shelter. Not a lot of tent sites here. This is Ice Water Spring Shelter, I think. There might be a few more down there. The privy is still closed, which sucks, but oh well, cat holes. Okay, good night, everybody.
We're going to look.